Hi, I'm David John at General Produce Company in Sacramento, California. You know, as we start to go into the holidays in the winter time, we see all our vegetables change around a little bit. And a lot of the hard squashes start to become more into play, especially with the holidays, Thanksgiving, things like that. Probably butternut is the most common. Well, we have a couple today that are probably not as common, but some great flavors to them and things you can really have just a beautiful dish by trying something a little bit different. This first one here, this big one that kind of looks like a fairy tale pumpkin, is really a Calabaza squash, and it's more a Latin type Dominican Republic squash. It's not as popular here in the US, and part of the reason is it's a big vine. It takes a lot of room to really grow it and get the squash to come up right. These are actually small. They'll get up to 50, 70 pounds per piece. In fact, most of them, when you go to like the Latin American stores, because you probably will not find it common in a lot of your regular grocery stores, they're going to serve it in wedges. They're actually going to cut it for you and sell it in wedges because most people won't buy a full piece. The great thing, if you buy a piece, it holds extremely well. Something like this, just sitting in a nice cool place, 6-8 weeks, no problem whatsoever. Cut it. It's down to 5 days in a refrigerator. So once you expose the meat, you want to be very careful to keep it clean, sealed, and in a refrigerator. The seeds are a lot like pumpkin, so you can roast them off and enjoy them too if you buy a big one. But this isn't as common. It's nice, great flavor. It's great for thickening sauces with. It's good in stews, things along that line. Something that's a lot more fun that'll fit into your Thanksgiving dinner better is this red Kuri Squash. And it's kind of an unusual one for a hard squash, and the biggest thing is the skin on it, this nice bright color you see, is very thin and is edible. So you don't have to worry about peeling this like you do your acorns and butternuts and things along that line. You can take it, and actually a great way to fix it is roast it. Cut it in half, kind of make slices almost like you do a melon out of it, and leave the peel on, because when you cook it, it becomes real bright red. The meat is a nice orange, and it's this beautiful plate. Throw it with a little bit of onions and other vegetables, roast it off with some rosemary and serve it. I'll tell you, you're going to get compliments all night long. But a beautiful thing just to cut up, cube it up, have it as a squash, blend it with something else, cut it in half and bake it. But you can eat the skin. Just wash it well, make sure that it's all scrubbed down nice and clean, cut it, serve it with the bright, nice skin, and that'll be a Thanksgiving treat for you. That's the produce beat.